baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. The Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes. But hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Sierra Williams. Going to be hard to top her last start, Siggy.
She was outstanding. Complete game shutout. She got some great support from her defense. She's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for her. We'll see if she's got it today.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is Bryce Terang.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And a strike. Williams in her third season, only 20 years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. Swings through that.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what do they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique, and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. And the sweeper catches the plate.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting first, the catcher, Williams.
2 down, bases empty, and now it's William Contreras. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. She's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
2 outs, bases empty. Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All she's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Sierra Williams getting ready to hit. Really interesting to see her continuing her career as a two-way player at the major league level. definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. She's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
Williams went deep in her most recent game. Fouled off left side. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Base hit and a run comes in.
Well done, drives in the run. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as she connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Two on, two outs. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. This one in the air, right field. Pajes brings it in, and that's the third out. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 2 and the Brewers nothing. Fourth game of the NLCS. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against her.
Williams back to work. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shine in the toughest moments.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
She made pretty quick work of them right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some players are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell.
That's a ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
that is good. The first
So
base,
up next, Tommy Lombardo. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Cuts at it and misses. That's a strikeout. And she strikes out the side for the second time today. So they go quietly there. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 2 and the Brewers nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Mia Lewis. This is a player you got to keep an eye on when she digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and she's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and she creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. And the 0-1. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting 8, the shortstop,
Here's Garrett Hampson. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball.
1 out. Base is empty. Towards first. And he handles it himself for the out.
batting 9, the right fielder, Andy.
2 outs. Base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, Andy Pajas. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Braves 2 and the Brewers nothing.
Now that designated hitter, Sierra Williams.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Hard hit, right side. Sends it to first, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 4th, here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Turang. Turang, 27 years old, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Brewers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Now the number 2 hitter, Joseph Ortiz.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like she's doing a nice job of it.
1-2 is the count.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And she's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Now the catcher up to hit, William Contreras. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is out of play.
Boog, this offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything will help.
And that drops in for a strike.
She's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and they're down 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Williams back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Brewers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. They're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
Mitchell in the box now. Takes strike 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The Braves up by 2 here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Swings through that one for strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And that K brings her into double digits for the game.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. She should be able to rack up some more before she's done in this one. And well, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what she's offering out there.
So digging in, Tommy Lombardo.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one the other way. Takes it in for the out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Mia Lewis digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. And a Immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Chorio off of first with 2 away. And down on strikes. And she keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game couldn't survive it. It's the Braves 2 and the Brewers nothing. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Up next for Atlanta.
Williams mashed a homer in her last game.
Young.
Hard hit down the line and left. And foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Well, Singishi is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she's squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Back to the top of the lineup. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jose Caballero. Right through there, got him. 2 down.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
So runner at second, 2 down. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Got it. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Braves 5 and the Brewers nothing. Fourth game of the NLCS. And stepping in is the speedy Garrett Hampson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Lifted in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab.
Now batting, right fielder,
Andy Pajas now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Right through there for a strike.
When a pitcher's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into her pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what she's offering that day.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And she's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Make it 6 shutout innings for her out there now. It's the Braves 5 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Third baseman, Joseph Ortiz.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting herself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what she's working with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes. Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and she got it. That's K number 15 in the ball game. She is really dealing. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Chorio in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Braves 5 and the Brewers nothing. Sierra Williams next up for the Braves.
Williams.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Mitchell pulls it down, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Williams back to work. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
She's got a great feel for her breaking ball today.
Line drive. Jumps. Throws. Pretty nice play there.
The first baseman, number 12, Tommy Lombardo.
So up next, Tommy Lombardo. And that's in there for strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Liner, base hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt her momentum all that much. You know, she's really been on top of her game, commanding her pitches all night long.
Now a chance for Mia Lewis. Strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 0-2. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game.
She had her out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Next for the Brewers, Garrett Hampson. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. On the ground, right side. They get the force, and that is that. Milwaukee leads one. It's 5-0. Back here at American Family Field. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Papas. Swings through that one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
Good pitch right there. I mean, she's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the players that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
So it's their last chance in this one. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
They're down to their final strike.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. And the Atlanta Braves have done it. They're your National League champions.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.